Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight we're going to look at a knife that while I was off during Thanksgiving, I was going through some drawers and stuff, and I noticed I had an older Spyderco in one, and I was like, I don't know why I have this one in there. So I was looking at it, and I noticed the very tip was kind of broke off, and it also had a little electrical burn on it. But anyway, I thought, you know what? I'm off. I have nothing better to do. Let's go down there and see if I can't put a new tip on it. So I did, and it turned out really well. So tonight we're going to look at this one. It's a Spyderco Delica. It is the clipit version, which is the older. If you ever see one that has the molded, pocket clip on it, it's an old Spyderco. So I mean, I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm guessing probably 80s, but it's an older Spyderco, but a cool one. And anyway, I got it out and was looking at it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of serrated blades, and when I saw it, I said, well, I'm going to retip it. And, a lot of people will say, oh, if you've ever carried a serrated knife, you will love it. So we're going to put it to the test. I've been carrying this one. I haven't had to cut a lot, but I went ahead and put it in my pocket. I guess it was Sunday. And I said, you know what? I'm going to carry this for about a week and see what I think about the serrated blade. See what the hype is. Maybe I've been talking crazy all this time, saying I didn't like them, and I will like them, but they sharpen up great. Now, I will say that. You can get a serrated blade sharp easy. I just ran over a ceramic rod a few times on the back side of the serrations. Also ran it a few times on the serrations, and I mean, it put an edge on it. I mean, it's scary sharp. But a very cool knife. I've always liked these. I've always liked the old hole knives, is what I used to call them. But this one, I believe my brother gave me. He loves to go to the flea markets just as much as me, and he was there one day. I think he said someone had this for like nothing practically. I mean, it's one of those tables where you go up and you're like, hey, what you got on this knife here? And they're like, $1 or so. I don't know how much it was, but it was very cheap. I remember him telling me that, and he thought of me when he saw it, so I appreciate that as well, and gave it to me. I've had it for a long time now, and I carried it for that day he gave it to me, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna fix that blade one day, and I just never have. But I went ahead and did, and I'll show y'all my work, and y'all can see what you think. You may go, it looks like you retipped it, or you may say, well, you did pretty good. So we'll see what y'all think. You can tell me when we go look at it, but let's take it to the table and we will see. I'll tell you all about it. All right, guys, let's go over there. All right, guys, I am back. This time we're going to the other side of the table. So my wife's been rearranging for Christmas and stuff. So we had moved some stuff. I said, you know what? Maybe I was just in the wrong angle. That last one was so bright. So I moved us over here to this side. We're gonna try it out. But this right here is the knife I was telling you about. It is a clipit Delica. I've got an Endura like this as well. But clipit it's an older Spyderco. When they came out, they called it clipit because they put a clip here. And as you can see, it's all plastic, and it does slide in your pants well. I mean, it's a cool design. If you look here, it'll say US and foreign patents. Now, I did not clean this knife. All I did was did a little work on the tip, and I've been carrying it. I wanted to see what the hype is about all these guys that go, serrated knives, that's the way to go. So we're gonna see. It's got a cool lanyard hole here. Thought about throwing a piece of leather in there just to give it a little pizzazz while I'm carrying it for a while, but it's a lock blade. I call these a middle lock, because it's right there in the middle of it. But it is a one-hand opener. It has the big hole here. Now these, you didn't Spidey flick back in the 80s, I mean. So for example, most people just put their thumb in there, if I can do it, and just roll it on out. But let's check out this tang stamp. So it's a Spyderco G-2 stainless, which I need to add that to my description. I usually write out the descriptions as I'm making it, and I didn't put that on there. But so G2, I'm not real familiar with G2. Most of these older Spydercos were VG10. I think G2 is pretty much close to the same. But G2 stainless. And then on the back, it has my favorite words for an old Spyderco. Seki Japan. Very, very cool knife. But let's get over here and start critiquing my work. So what I did was, I don't know if you can tell, but so the tip on this one was broken. It was a kind of a blunt tip. So what I did was I just took some off here at the top, brought it down to a tip. And there is a spot where somebody hit it with an electrical, probably were screwing around the outlet or something. I have not cleaned that up yet. I was gonna get out my little serration tool and do it, but I haven't done it yet. But it's not real bad. So these are kind of deep serrations. So that's one reason I said I'm gonna carry this one a while and just see what I think. I'm gonna carry it and try it out. So when I sharpened it, what I did was I got a ceramic rod and I went down this way, which, you know, you could hear each serration hitting it, but it puts an edge to it. And also on the back here, turn it over this way, I just lightly went over this part here with a ceramic rod as well. So what I did is I just kind of, you know, went down it like this, and it made these serrations very, very sharp. So we're gonna see what I think about it. I don't know, a lot of people love serrations. They say, you know, that's the way to go. There's the top there where I did my little work. I don't know if you can really tell. I tried to make it so that you couldn't. Not that I would deceive anybody, but you know, if I ever got rid of it or sold it, I would tell them, you know, hey, the tip was broken, and you know, I reprofiled it the best I could. I'm not a professional by no means, but I think that looks pretty darn good. I mean, if I hadn't have told you, would you have known? I don't know. I don't know. You might say, yes, I would have. Let's see, maybe on that side you can, maybe. Because when I do it off my eyeball when I'm just coming down. I don't, you know, clamp it or, you know, measure it or anything like that. I just kind of get the sander and, you know, pop it on there. Y'all like my sound effects? But I thought it was a cool knife. I love those holes. It is one-handed. I know these are not the easiest one-handed, because you're like, it's got a lock blade. How's it one-handed? But what I do is I just press it, give it a little shake, flip it down. So when I say one-handed, that's what I mean. Shake, flip. Now the new Spydercos, all the ones with the bearings and all, you know, you can put your finger in there and pow, flick it out, and it's smooth as glass. These were not like that. These were the old school ones, and you actually had to open it with your, well, I mean, you open it with your finger, but you weren't gonna just flick it. It's definitely not a flickable knife by no means, but it's in pretty good shape. I mean, he got this super cheap. I remember him telling me about it and going, man, that was practically free. And I mean, I would buy them all day long like that. I mean, for its age, and I'm sure someone carried it, obviously, because it had the broken tip and the electrical burn on there, which was right here. And I'm gonna clean that up, and hopefully you won't even know it. But just a cool knife, a good carry. I've been carrying it for, like I said, since Sunday, and it's very light. I don't know the exact weight, but a very light knife. I just don't know how I'm gonna like the serrated edge as far as, you know, cutting things, but we'll find out. If you like serrated blades, you know, let me know what you like about them, or why you think they're superior to others. I mean, some people, believe it or not, there are some people that's what they want. They want a fully serrated blade. I don't know if they're in the rope business or if they just like it for the ease of sharpening, or because most people think they're hard to sharpen. You know, there's tools you can buy that do the serrations. I have one, but I mean, it takes a lot of time, so I never use it. So I just go down it with the ceramic rod. I'm gonna get that old ceramic rod out and show y'all one day. It's just in a little kit. I need to buy a nicer one. I was actually in Alabama and I saw an antique store, had this nice one, had a wood handle, you could hold it easily. The one I use is pretty short, it's probably this long, and I'm holding the ceramic as I'm doing it, so I'm lucky I'm not slicing my finger, but I'm used to playing with them, or I think I am. But this is it, guys, a Spyderco Delica clipit. Keep saying it wrong. And I think that's kind of cool too, how it says US and foreign patents. So it was a collaboration, you know, when they first started dealing with Seki Japan. But a very nice knife to carry. So I'm gonna carry this for, I don't know, a couple weeks. I say that, but I may change my mind and go up there and get my old school slip joints because I just love them so much. But I'm gonna try to carry this one for a while and just see how good it does. And I will I won't do a whole video to it, but I will do a little update, you know, like I'll say, hey, I carried that knife and this is what I thought, and that kind of stuff. But a good knife regardless. So if you ever see one that says Seki Japan, to me, that's back when Spydercos were real cool. So I say you get it, especially if it's a deal. Well, guys, hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment, email me, bladebloodhound@gmail.com. Y'all have a good one now.